Good day YouTubers, how are you all going? My name's Wilfred, West Wilfred's PC World, Lakeside Cottage in Lochsport, Victoria, Australia. Today's date's the 13th of the 3rd, 2015, and it's 3:13 in the afternoon, and we're going to head back to home now to Lochsport. We've got this recording, we've got a car just cleaned up, which looks absolutely fantastic. If you can see over here, absolutely gorgeous the car looks. Anyway, yeah, well, we're going to head off home. I hope you like this video, and if so, please subscribe.
Everyone's got an aspiration, no matter what you do in life, you want to do well. And for us to do well, we've got to win games. You know, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to understand what's required.
Tonight, the Western Sydney Wanderers take on the Melbourne Victory in Sydney. Should the Wanderers win, they will finally get themselves off the bottom of the table, a position they've occupied for the entire season. In rugby union, Western Force coach Michael Foley has labelled tonight's clash with the Melbourne Rebels a crunch game, saying the club has a point to prove. The Force has lost its last 3 matches and was badly beaten by the Hurricanes in its last home game. Foley says the team is determined to make amends in front of a home crowd.
You know, crunch time is being able to play well at home. And you know, based on our last game, I'd say it's a crunch game because you've got to perform, you've got to show the fans what it means to you, and it means a lot to our guys. And I just think the last game wasn't characteristic.
In surfing, competition is underway for the final day of the opening World Surfing Championship event on the Gold Coast. Australia's Taj Burrow and Mick Fanning will feature in the men's quarters at Snapper Rocks. 6 times world champion Stephanie Gilmore and the local Tyler Wright will compete in the women's quarterfinals. Just recapping in the cricket, Bangladesh 5 for 229, batting first against New Zealand with about 5 overs to go. And in the other match, Afghanistan 2 for 42 in the 9th over after England won the toss and elected to field. Kathy, more sport in about half an hour.
Thank you, Scott. Scott Wales there. Now to the roads around the country with James Engelman from the Australian Traffic Network.
Kathy, thank you. In Brisbane, first accidents on Anzac Avenue at Mango Hill. We've got one on Rhodey Road, Chermside as well, and one in St Lucia on Carmody Road and Falcon Drive. In Sydney, we've got lines out Alfred Street, Young Street in the city, roadworks side, Wellington Road, Lingfield, also Yorktown Parade at Maroubra. In Melbourne, accidents on Blackburn Road, Clayton, Canberra Road, Caulfield, and Hallam South Road at Hallam. In Adelaide, a breakdown on Regency Road and Regency Park, also one on the freeway up track at Stirling as well. Third at the moment, accident or breakdown free. I'm James Engelman, more ABC News Radio traffic in half an hour.
Many thanks for that, James. Currently, a cloudy afternoon, Canberra. In Melbourne, a cloudy morning this morning, but it should be a pretty clear afternoon, 19 degrees currently. In Hobart, it's 20 degrees right now, a partly cloudy day. Taking a look at Adelaide for you, a sunny afternoon, 24 at the moment. In Perth, showers and a likely storm this evening, 34 degrees currently in Perth. Darwin, it's 33 degrees, also some showers and the possibility of a storm. Eastern Daylight Time is now 3:15. It's 2:45 in South Australia, 2:15 in Queensland. In the Northern Territory, it's 2:45. In the West, it's now 12:15.
ABC News Radio headlines.
The Prime Minister says he doesn't think Glenn Lazarus's resignation from the Palmer United Party will change anything for the government. We'll have more on this story in just a moment. A Fukushima nuclear disaster investigator says South Australians need to fully consider all the risks before getting involved in an expanded nuclear industry. Commission, starting next week, will look into the potential to expand South Australia's involvement in the nuclear industry. And aid agencies in Vanuatu are preparing for the worst as severe tropical cyclone Pam heads towards the capital, Port Vila. Cyclone Pam has intensified and is now a Category 5. Well, the Palmer United Party has disintegrated even further, with the party's Senate leader Glenn Lazarus quitting. He will now sit as an independent. Now that leaves just one Pup senator, Western Australia's Dio Wong. Glenn Lazarus announced his decision via Facebook, saying he had a very different view of teamwork. Here's how he explained it on commercial radio this morning.
I just felt that in order to be able to serve, the people of Queensland and to do my job, like I played footy, I just wanted to do the best job I could, and if I felt if I could do the best, I didn't disappoint myself or the other people that were teammates or fans, and I just felt that I needed to, I just felt I needed to resign and move forward as a senator.
Glenn Lazarus there. Well, the Palmer United Party's national director says the resignation came after the party sacked the senator's wife, Tess, for failing to comply with the terms of her employment. Pup leader Clive Palmer has told ABC Radio the decision by Senator Lazarus is disappointing for Queensland voters.
I just hope that Glenn Lazarus will stay true to the policies that got him elected and support the Queensland people. It was disappointing he announced his resignation and woke up this morning and Alan chose New South Wales people rather than talk to the Queensland media. I know he's got a blackout, he won't talk to any Queensland media. I suppose that goes back to his state of origin day.
Has he spoken to you? Did you speak to him yesterday afternoon or last night?
There's a statement I think you've got there, Edinburgh, the national director of the party decided to terminate Tess Lazarus and his wife's employment because she had failed on her in terms of her employment contract. And Senator Lazarus resigned just after that, giving me up as the expressed term, and then this is for me later, which she failed to do because she had a temperature, and that's all I got.
Clive Palmer speaking to ABC Radio in Brisbane. Well, the Greens leader, Christine Milne, says she wasn't expecting Senator Lazarus to resign.
I am aware that Glenn has taken a fairly strong stand against coal seam gas in Queensland, and given that Clive wants to open up the Waratah coal line, I thought there may be some issues around fossil fuels. No, I didn't really see it coming. I welcome the fact that he'll be an independent voice in the Parliament, but I just hope he sticks to some of the commitments that he's made.
but I just got frustrated behind a lot of the requests.
My name's Wilfred West, Wilfred's PC World, Lakeside Cottage and Loch, Victoria, Australia, signing off. Thank you for watching my videos, and all comments are welcome. You all have a great day now.
around a cyclone. So look, the rainfall should ease later tonight as that cyclone slowly but surely moves off the coast, but it will also pick up a bit of intensity as well. It's forecast to reach Category 3 because it's, again, spending that extra time over those warm waters. So, yeah, again, people, even though you're not directly hit by the eye, it's still got abnormal high tides could develop and the rainfall. So, and of course the gales as well.
Indeed. Jenny, I heard earlier this morning that cyclone was in fact heading towards Vanuatu. Is that right? Because we've been reporting all afternoon that Vanuatu already has some serious cyclone problems. Cyclone Pam, which is a Category 5.
Yeah, look, it is a long way out, and some of these model tracks can have some uncertainty with them. Unfortunately, though, at the moment we are looking at that track will perhaps include Vanuatu. At the moment, so you did mention, so Vanuatu is currently under the influence of severe Category 5, so that is our highest category, cyclone called Pam. We're seeing winds close to the centre of that, pushing them up around 230 kilometres an hour, and a very destructive hurricane forces of around 185 kilometres an hour are currently affecting some of the islands of Vanuatu, and we're looking to see some of the southern parts of the islands associated with Vanuatu become under the influence and even have the eye pass over it, if not very close to it tonight. So our thoughts are to all those people in that region. Thankfully, I think it'll pass far enough to the west of Fiji. However, there's still going to be that heavy rainfall associated with the rain bands that are causing action on Fiji as well. So unfortunately, this is a very nasty system, and yeah, we're just hoping that all the people are well prepared.
Indeed, we're all hoping that. Jenny, good to get your insights. Thank you.
Oh, my pleasure, Kathy.
That was Jenny Starrett there from the Bureau of Meteorology. You are listening to ABC News Radio, where Eastern Daylight Time is now 4 o'clock. 3:30 in South Australia, 3 o'clock in Queensland, 2:30 in the Northern Territory. In the West, it is now 1 o'clock.
ABC News Radio.
The Education Minister, Christopher Pyne, has revealed he is yet to meet Senator Glenn Lazarus to discuss the government's proposed overhaul of higher education. The Senate is expected to vote on the government's second attempt to deregulate universities by the end of next week. Senator Lazarus has quit the Palmer United Party, which opposes the changes. He is now sitting as an independent in the Senate. Mr. Pyne says he will now redouble his efforts with Senator Lazarus to convince him to support the bill.
I'm yet to meet